Okay, the sun is setting. I don't know how much time. It's like 8:30, so maybe there's like 20 minutes left of sunlight or sunset. We're gonna do some remote collar training with Ocie, the puppy. A lot to talk about because this is where everyone thinks is shock and scary stuff. So let me get him out real fast. Hey, good boy. So he's already wearing it. And I've already practiced with him a little bit. Come on, this way. Come on, let's go. Okay. So the idea is for him to get conditioned to the low stem of between 7 and 10. He can feel what is that? What is that? Crazy. Oh, good potty. Okay, I'll clean that up afterwards. But privacy. So we're going to be practicing the remote collar. This is a 5-acre plus field near a school. This is what I use all the time. There's a whole bunch of weeds with that sticky black seed stuff. So I'm just going to have to high step. He's going to probably come back all peppery with this sticky stuff, sap. But it's okay. We need to do this. This is fun. As long as he thinks it's fun, we're good. This retractable leash, as mentioned, is like 25 feet, so he'll never get to the end. I'll try to keep up with him. Oh crap, this guy's fast. But every now and then when he's distracted, I'm going to recall him and press like a low stem. And I'll tell you when I do it. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Okay, so right now it's set at 8. But I'm going to call him back. Ocie! Come here. And I run back and make it fun. Good boy. Good, sit. Good, sit. Yes. And I never hold him at sit for too long, right? Because as mentioned, sit is boring. We want to make this fun. The whole idea is recall is 100% reward. He's getting paid for his job. He is a working dog. That's the whole idea of working, right? You get paid. So eventually it becomes the expectation. Anything new is positive reinforcement only, and using this low stem. I do have the option to use vibrate. I'll use that later. Vibrate, a lot of people have a stigma because, you know, we like to anthropomorphize things that shock is shock. But, good potty. Come here. Us. Come on, good boy. So you can notice that he feels it. Maybe you notice that he kind of looks at his neck because that's where the sensation is at. This way. Come on. I gotta be more fun to him than that crowd over there. Good boy. My gimbal can't keep up with me. Good boy. And this is how it's done, guys. With the remote collar, it's a form of communication. That's it. You know, verbal communication is always secondary to physical communication. So when I'm teaching him stuff like the luring technique, it's all physical. And then I try to teach him the verbal cues. Over time, he starts understanding that verbal cues are very important, but what's even better than that is a verbal cue with a physical touch. And that's what the remote collar does. It allows him to feel it, because the double-edged sword of a high drive dog, if you ever have like a dog that just gets fixated on another dog or with reactivity or wants to prey drive a squirrel, you can't get him to recall. And it's not because he's being defiant, maybe it is, but a lot of times it's just because of its genetic. He has a proclivity to be able to block out everything around him and just be a dog, and his brain is saying kill or attack or chase. If I can touch him remotely with this remote collar, then then he can actually hear what I actually want him to do, which is, in this case, always a recall. So for this moment only, when I tap this button, is to say, come here. In the future, and this is what I do with protection dogs, not necessarily Ocie, but when he's off leash at night, or when people have hunting dogs, which I don't do, by the way, they would press the remote collar and they won't bother you know, trying to call them. They may use a whistle, but well, I digress. The whole idea is to have them recall without verbal communication. Okay, so I'm going to tap it again, and then I'm going to run backwards to make it exciting. Huss! Huss! So he kind of looks to the side, wondering where's that coming from. Of course, this pup can outrun me. Oh, you got me, boy. You got me. Good boy. So this is great. Tomorrow, if weather permits, we're going to go off leash. And I may get a tether just in case, but this 25-foot long line is too much for me. I mean, too little for me. I can't keep up with this pup. This is a lot of fun, guys. So I hope this helps with the stigma. What's better than this is I usually play the game, Let's Shock Each Other. I don't have a name. Someone gave me a title for this game. But we just, I go with my clients and we touch each other with the stim just to help them understand that it can be as little as a tickle at 5 or 6 out of 100, and it can get serious when it starts heading towards the, I don't know, 15 to 20s. And yes, there are times when we're going to have to up and use a red button, the oh shit button, and that's when the remote collar is very effective in that as well. But you'll see, and if you've seen my videos, a lot of my dogs, if not all of them, want to wear this collar. That's when you've been successful in conditioning them. They want, as if a lot of dogs anticipate you picking up that leash. I mean, imagine this remote collar to them means freedom. It means a limitless leash. What dog wouldn't want that? Okay, we're gonna call it Us! Us! You can see that red button? Us! Come on! Good boy! Come on! That's enough running for me and my bad back. Good boy! Come on! So as a puppy, typically they get distracted. Press the button. He gets it. Good boy. All right. Good job. Let's go inside. Can't seem to keep up with this. This way. This way. Come on. Come on, let's go up. You can do it. Come on. Good boy. Okay, here you go. You'll do better next time. Good boy.